All right, my name is Joel. I'm here to teach you how to use ChatGPT, or in other words, OpenAI.com, um, as an assistant. So here you can see on screen that I've logged into chat.openai.com. It's very easy. You just open up a browser, type chat.openai.com, enter. It might prompt you for your Gmail account. You log in with Gmail and you're done. Now on the left-hand side, you can click on New Chat, right? And it'll save all your previous chats. Now you'll see that I've used it quite a bit, and that's why I'm here to teach you how to use this as a tool. So again, this generative AI, it's going to be treating this as an assistant or as a copywriting intern, as an SEO assistant, a blogging assistant, and we're going to ask it to do some tasks. It's really great at doing little tasks. So this is how you save time. Okay, so instead of having to lean on creativity and come up with let's use, for example, a blog post. I'm going to write an article today and I want to post it on my website, or I want to create an article and put it on LinkedIn. Great. I might have an idea or two, but I'm not going to spend 3 hours here figuring this out. So here's the send message. Now, with a new chat, the thing to remember is that we are what they call prompts. We are going to prompt this AI. We're going to prompt this robot, and we're going to tell it who to be, how to think, what style of writing, and what the audience is so that it can formulate a response to us that we want to use in the right tone, in the right language, in the right uh, mindset. Okay, so I'm going to say, I'm just going to type a sentence here, and it should be good enough for our purposes. So I'm going to usually start with the same type of approach. So I'm going to tell the AI to act as a certain person or to think as a certain person or type of person or role in order to give me the answer I'm looking for. So as a very popular travel blog writer for Condé Nast magazine, please prepare a 2 paragraph informal explanation why it is important to use the services of a travel agent as opposed to booking my trips myself online. Okay, so I'm telling it the tone and I'm telling it the level of professionalism that I'm looking for. So as a very popular travel blog writer for Condé Nast magazine, comma, please prepare a 2 paragraph informal explanation why it is important to use the services of a travel agent as opposed to booking my trips myself online. And then this is immediately what I get. Okay, so as a seasoned travel blogger, I've had my fair share of adventures across the globe and one blah 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 blah. Moreover, blah 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 blah. So this is great. So you just click on this little symbol, which is copy, and then you go to your blogging platform of choice. And let's just say I want to, make a post or a blog or an article. In this case, I'll just make a post. I'll just use that as a post. Create a post on LinkedIn. And oh, that's fine. So I got this wrong. this. Great. So I got a link. I can put some hashtags, travel agents, travel agents, maybe travel agents life, maybe travel agents rock, something like that. Okay, so that's it. That's how easy it is to use ChatGPT for something like that. Now, just keep in mind, this conversation, you've already placed it into that frame of mind. So you could do something as a next step as like, uh, please expand on the first paragraph. So it's going to remember the conversation, and now what it's doing is expanding on the first paragraph. So I'm just getting more and more depth, more and more, you can almost change this into a full length article or post, right? Another that, and that's just one use. So that's for like, let's say if you're running out of ideas or you don't want to create an article for LinkedIn or a post on Facebook or a, Twitter tweet or whatnot, you can just use this. Going back through my history, my chats on the left-hand side, I've got one called ebook. And I remember this is the prompt I gave it so that it could create a book description for a book that I was uploading into Amazon Kindle. So the prompt is as a book publisher and editor, comma, please use the following biography and make a book description for Amazon Kindle for my book called How I Got Paid to Travel the World by Joel Furnett. Here is the text summary. And I created this little summary here. You hit enter and it please construct 6 headlines, less than 12 words, for an article about how Shelby Furnett saved a host travel agency from the brink of bankruptcy during COVID and leaned on her social media marketing skills to build a thriving $1 million host travel agency by specializing in training travel agents on how to effectively sell on social. So in this case, asking for 6 headlines, less than 12 words, was very specific because I was looking for a headline for my press release. And again, once it's set, I just continued. So can you provide 6 more headlines that focus less on the bankruptcy and more on the company growth? Of course. Can you provide 6 more headlines? Of course. And you just choose the headline you like. Okay. A little further down, I changed it up. Instead of the headlines, I was moving to the actual press release itself. So now that I've chosen one of the headlines that I like, as an editor of Inc. 5000 magazine, please expand on the short press release by adding a couple of paragraphs about Shelby's secret to success, which is her ability to train agents on social media marketing skills. Here's a short form of the press release to expand upon. And I just typed out in English. Shelby Finesse Travel Agency has successfully thrived despite challenges of COVID, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, with a focus on groups and specialized target market of singles. Shelby's effectively utilized her skills in travel agent social media training to achieve rapid growth and success. So with this short prompt, AI is able to take it and create and format, which is great that there is an actual format for press releases. So without knowing the format, now I can copy this and I can submit for press release. So title, date, city, state, county, etc. has 3 links, has your contact information, email, phone number, and an about section at the bottom. And there's a little section that says for media inquiries, interviews, further information about Shelby Fernet, please contact. So not knowing that that was the format for press releases, now I do know that's the format, and these press releases were accepted, published, picked up and published by hundreds of agencies out there. So this success was a huge success. Let's see, another one. How about help in writing an email? So new chat, right? I have an email that I have to send to someone, and I don't know how to word it, but it's about maybe cancellation. Okay, so let me set the tone. So as a professional travel agency owner, please prepare a professional email script that explains how I must charge our standard $40 cancellation fee for the recent vacation cancellation I assisted the client with. So when you're running out of ways to say things, now you can lean on AI to give you, again, the foundation of a very well written professional email. Subject and dear client, blah, 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 blah. It's all here. So in order, you would just copy this and then you would pop it into your email. Pretty simple. Pretty simple stuff. Now, again, I would never send this directly without editing and proofing it because this is an assistant. This is a trainee or it's a robot. It might say something that would be, you could take offense. It could have verbiage that is not accurate. It may be describing it slightly not applicable to your scenario. But again, this saves you, it saves you time and effort because it's giving you the base and then you can just edit it and hit send. So again, you can use Chat GPT, OpenAI, to save you time with emails, constructing emails. I've used it for legal documents. If you want to put it in a PDF format or PowerPoint and convert it to a PDF, then it's a legal document. I've used it for descriptions when I needed to do description for uploading ebook. I've used it for pages on the ebook. I've used it for SEO content for helping me search for keywords. I've used it for titles. I've used it for ads when I'm creating ads. I want a catchy title. I want a catchy message. I literally say, give me a catchy title that's less than 12 words about blah, blah, blah. So you can see how versatile and flexible this is, and just consider it as an assistant. What would you ask an assistant to write out for you and come back, not 4 hours later, 38 seconds later? So that's why this is amazing. Now, this is ChatGPT, and it is not connected with fresh information from the internet right now. Maybe an update later, but we'll see. I think the latest information that this supercomputer has available is, I don't know, May 2021, something like that. Don't quote me on that, but what I'm saying is that you can't ask it to get live information right now from the internet. We can, however, use Bing and Bard. So those are the Microsoft and the Google versions. They are online live with live information, so we can use those a little differently. But this is the granddaddy of them all, OpenAI, and that's how easy it is to use. And again, once you log out and log back in, all your previous conversations, all your previous prompts and responses will all be saved here on the left-hand side as you scroll down, right? So really great, great tool, especially if you get stuck with yeah, if you just get stuck and hit a writer's block, this will jimmy it in quickly with a quickness. Great. So we'll see you with some more use cases and using some other tools here shortly.